Hi guys, today I have a very innovative TENS and EMS unit which I want to show you, and that's the Zimusi M2. That's the box here. Of course, I'm going to show you everything in detail. What I want to mention here already, in general, we can already say that TENS EMS devices are not difficult to be used. Millions of people are using such devices every day, so it's definitely not a complicated thing. But with this device, the focus is to make it even easier for everybody, because it comes with two possibilities to control it, and it's totally wireless. So definitely the most advanced device which I've ever seen so far. So super interesting. So I'm going to take it out of the box, show you what you get, and then how you can use it. So stay tuned till the very end of the video. And so here's the packaging with some specs and information about the app. The app is available for Apple and for Android. Okay, so let's see what we get. Here on the right side we have the controller and battery pads. To open, we rotate counterclockwise and we get these two pads. You can see magnetic. We have the charging port, connectors to the pads. And here we have the remote control with a lot of information. We see the battery of this device, battery charge of the two controllers, programs, channels, everything. And also this one here is rechargeable. And so underneath we get the pads, of course, also charging cable, one USB-A to micro USB charging cable. So it's standard cable which most people have already, so you can charge all of them at the same time. And we get these pads here, and of course it comes also with a detailed instructions manual, but I'm going to show you that anyway. Of course, very important to read all the medical warnings. Again, it's usually very easy to be used, but of course it's not recommended if you are pregnant, have some heart issues, not suitable for young children. And of course, never wear this in the heart area, never on your head. But other than that, very easy to be used. I use such devices a lot and they have helped me a lot already. And so highly recommended to give everything a full charge. And what I see here is that we only have to charge one controller, and when we attach the second one with the two LEDs aligned, it will also charge automatically the second one. And while the controllers are charged, we see the red light, but of course the remote control has to be charged separately. And here on the remote control we see it in the display. And so while we are charging the devices, we can already scan the QR code and download the free app. That's the Relax Place. And so in the app we can see the different modes. We have classic, traditional, Zen, home, office, and so on and so on. So many different options. And when we go into the details, we have even more options. Absolutely amazing. We can set different intensities and then start it directly from here. But of course, to be able to use it, we have to connect this device. Click on Add Device. And we have the M2 here, and so it has found the Relaxer M2, the A and the B. Yeah, I think it has been confirmed, so we click on the check mark. Here we see also the battery level, absolutely awesome, so I see that I need to charge them a little bit more. The controllers don't have an on-off button. You can always check the LED. When they are connected like that, then they are in the off position, and when we separate them, they turn on automatically, go into blue light, and when we are finished with the treatment, we connect them again and they will turn off automatically. Super convenient. If you are having problems with pairing, you can always reset them here in the center, for example with a toothpick. And everything is fully charged. We open the gel pads. The gel pads come with a nice protection in the back. And so we have actually two pads and the current is always flowing in between of them. What's nice that we have this flap here so we don't have to touch the pads. And so we put the pad where we need it to be treated. Make sure that it's nicely sticking. The skin has to be free of oil and sweat, but you don't have to remove all the hair or so. And then we add the controller. And so we can start the treatment from the app, for example. I can already feel it. If this is not enough, I can also change the intensity or stop it at any point. You can see how nicely this is moving. That's not me. That's coming from the pad here. And you don't have to use both of the pads. You can also treat just one single area. So I stop this here stops immediately. And we can not only use the app, we can also use the remote control. Of course, we need to close the app. Only then we can use the remote control. To connect it for the first time, we have to long press for 5 seconds. You can see it goes into automatic detection, has already found it. And so we can choose the channel, which is actually the program area. We can also change the mode. We have a lot of different modes for each channel. And then we start the treatment here. We can also change the intensity with the plus and minus, very easy to use. So I stop this here again. And when we are finished with the treatment, we remove this, remove the controller pads, and then we can store the treatment pads here nicely. That's a really great idea. And on the back, we can also store the second one. Great idea. Connect the controller pads again. By the way, it comes also with this nice carry bag. So everything has been working really good. I haven't found any real problems, but of course always when we are using wireless TENS EMS, these things are a little bit heavier, so it's maybe a little bit more difficult to make sure that the pads are nicely sticking. Do a little bit of extra cleaning here so that the pads are not falling off, but usually it hasn't been a problem. I've been using such pads already a lot and always has been working good for me. It's very convenient to not having to deal with wires. I had already another set, but this is definitely much better, much more flexible with the 2 control units. Absolute awesome high-tech device with these 2 controllers here, which can be combined to charge. So if you're looking for something special, not just a normal standard TENS EMS unit, or you want to buy this as a gift for somebody, then it's always good to have something special, something unique, latest high-tech device of something. So this could definitely be something. And so if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order one for you if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.